For decades, the H-1B visa program has served as a critical gateway for high-skilled foreign talent. It's been the primary mechanism through which American companies, especially in technology and healthcare, have filled specialized roles where domestic talent was scarce. Doctors, engineers, scientists, software developers from around the globe have used this pathway to contribute to the American economy, fostering innovation and helping maintain the nation's competitive edge. This program has long been a symbol of America's ability to attract the best and brightest minds, creating a vibrant, dynamic workforce that has powered some of the country's most successful enterprises. However, the H-1B program has not been without its critics. Concerns have persistently been raised about its potential to depress wages for American workers and whether some companies exploit it to hire cheaper foreign labor instead of investing in the domestic workforce. Now, that long-simmering debate has erupted with a policy decision that fundamentally alters the established framework. On Friday, President Donald Trump signed an executive action that introduces a dramatic and unprecedented change to this cornerstone of the U.S. immigration system, sending shockwaves through industries that rely on this pipeline of global talent. The centerpiece of the president's executive action is a staggering new requirement. The order imposes a new $100,000 application fee for each H-1B visa, a monumental increase from what companies previously paid. President Trump, speaking from the Oval Office, said the goal is to ensure companies seek out the most exceptional talent.
We need great workers, and this pretty much ensures that that's what's going to happen.
He framed it as a tool to prioritize hiring American workers first. In conjunction with this fee, the administration unveiled a new immigration pathway, the Trump Gold Card. The Gold Card offers a starkly different route to securing a future in America. It provides a direct route to permanent residency and an eventual path to U.S. citizenship for foreign nationals who make a substantial financial contribution. According to the order, eligibility can come from a $1 million investment or donation. Option 2, a corporate or entity sponsor contributing at least $2 million on the applicant's behalf. This dual-track system creates a pay-to-stay option tying residency to financial capacity, a marked shift away from a skills-centric model toward favoring wealth. The Trump administration has presented these dramatic changes as a necessary and overdue correction to a system it claims has been widely abused. Officials argue the H-1B program allowed companies to replace qualified American workers with lower-paid foreign labor posing a threat to the economy and national security. To support this position, the administration has pointed to specific data trends. Officials highlighted the share of IT workers on H-1B has risen from 32% in fiscal year 2003 to over 65% in recent years, suggesting a growing dependency on foreign labor at the expense of domestic talent. Furthermore, they cited concerning unemployment figures for recent American graduates in STEM fields. Unemployment among recent computer science graduates has reached 6.1%. The rate for computer engineering graduates is even higher at 7.5%. These figures, officials claim, are evidence that a flood of foreign workers is squeezing young Americans out of promising careers. President Trump has been a vocal proponent, asserting the policy is fundamentally about fairness for the American worker. During the signing, he emphasized the measure would compel companies to prioritize hiring Americans while still allowing a pathway for truly exceptional foreign talent whose employers are willing to pay the premium. This narrative positions the policy as a protective measure for the domestic labor market. The reaction from the technology sector and other industries reliant on H-1B workers was immediate and honestly, just overwhelmingly negative. Big tech companies, among the largest users of the program, now face a dramatic escalation in operational costs. In the first half of 2025 alone, Amazon had over 10,000 H-1B visas approved. Microsoft had more than 5,000. Meta had more than 5,000. For these firms, the new $100,000 fee per visa translates into hundreds of millions in new annual expenses. The financial markets responded swiftly to the news. Shares of major IT services companies saw their stock prices fall between 2 and 5%. Cognizant, stock slipping after the announcement. Infosys, shares down. Wipro, also down. Political opposition was equally swift and sharp. Democratic Representative Pramila Jayapal voiced her concerns on social media. These are visas for skilled workers, doctors, scientists, and engineers. She warned this move will hurt U.S. innovation and exacerbate an already serious shortage of medical professionals. The implementation of the $100,000 H-1B visa fee and the Trump Gold Card marks a definitive turning point in the nation's approach to attracting global talent. This policy fundamentally shifts the emphasis from a system primarily based on skills and employer needs to one where financial capacity, either of a corporation or an individual, is now a paramount consideration. The immediate consequence is a cloud of uncertainty hanging over industries that have long relied on the H-1B program to fill critical gaps in the American workforce. But about the potential for a long-term innovation deficit if the U.S. becomes a less attractive destination for the world's best and brightest. The nation finds itself at a crossroads, forced to confront a fundamental question about its future.